Welcome back to Cosmopolitan Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is an update video. I don't do a lot of these when it comes to my story times, but I decided I would give you guys an update on something because it happened recently, so I need to update y'all. So as you know, recently I went to this event and I was poisoned, and some people say it's intentional, some people say it was food poisoning. I just know that I felt like I was dying, okay? And so if you didn't watch that video, you're probably not gonna watch it because it is 50 minutes long, and I do a lot of talking, but that's because I had to explain to you about the event and then explain to you what happened after the event, where I was literally puking up my organs, okay? So basically that happened, it was like 2 weeks ago now. I'm healed, I'm refreshed, I look great. And so last weekend, my friend and I, Miss Sabrina again, we went out to this place. I'm not going to give specifics on where we went just because there was only one person that we could possibly have bumped into at this place, and so I don't want to give too much information because she probably shouldn't have told me what she told me, and that's what that is. The fact of the matter is, we bumped into somebody that was at the secret dinner. Hot mess. So me and Sabrina were walking around this place, and we saw the girl, and she was like, "Oh, hey girls," or whatever, and so we were like, "Oh, hey," and so we started talking to her, and of course the video gets brought up because everybody and their grandmama didn't see this video, child. But she was like, "I didn't like what you said about me." And I was just like, it was true tea. And she was like, "Yeah, pretty much." Anyway, this was actually the girl in the video that I said came into the van and kicked the other two girls out the van, and then was like, you know, "Close the doors, let's pull off," because the two seats are in the other two, are in two separate cars. And so that was this girl. She was saying she didn't like what I said about her. I said, "Honey, you was shady boots, so that's what we gonna call a spade, baby. It is what it is." And so we laughed about that or whatever. And so she said she didn't really watch the whole video, and I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Well, anyway, did they take legal action yet?" I said, me and Sabrina were like, "What?" I was like, "Absolutely not, no." And you heard me correctly. She asked me if they took legal action yet. So the people that are running the dinner are apparently going to, or they were thinking about taking legal action against me. And so I was like, "No, for what? Like, what the heck?" And so the girl's like, "Well, it's coming." I said, "What? Are you kidding me?" So I was like, "Okay." So we're like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, me and Sabrina are like, "No, this is ridiculous." I said what happened to me. If you don't like it, that's your problem, okay? Not to mention, once I had posted that video, everybody of course is going to be sharing their thoughts and opinions. However, there was these two accounts in particular that were fake accounts that were commenting on the video, that were obviously associated with the damn dinner, and they were going in on me and like leaving paragraphs that were so long a bitch didn't even read it. Like, I saw that it was a long paragraph already, so then I pressed read more, and then it went like this. Like, I was like, "No ma'am, no sir, no thank you. I ain't got time, honey. I don't get paid to read your comments. I really don't. So I'm not gonna read this." And so I reported it as spam. And so once I did that, the person actually I guess they had their thing written out on like a notepad or something, and they figured I would delete it or something, so they came and they posted it again, and the second time I just left it alone or whatever. And so then a second account had come, "Are you deleting comments that aren't agreeing with you?" And then they also went on to defend the dinner, but they were trying to act like they were a part of the black community. Girl, bye. Okay, talking about we pulling the race cards and all this. 2 black people out of 28 people at a table, 25 Caucasians, 1 Asian, 2 black folk got sick that didn't eat the same food. Is this a coincidence? I think not, okay, in my polka dot shorts voice, okay? Coincidence? I don't think not, no, like, so don't talk to me about the race card. It doesn't matter. The point is that I ate at this restaurant, not a restaurant, we ain't gonna call it a restaurant, we did not eat at a restaurant, we ate at this establishment, and we got sick. and nobody else is coming forward and saying they got sick too. Either way, it looks bad. So if somebody comes forward now and says, you know what, I'm Caucasian, I got sick too, you weren't targeted, they're still gonna look crazy, because that means that 3 people or 4 people got sick at your event now, not just 2. That means y'all is mishandling food, or y'all is poisoning people. Which one is it? What's the tea? Y'all better start telling people to come forward and talk about they were sick too, okay? No matter how you spin it, they end up looking crazy. Like I said, those accounts were coming and attacking me or whatever. They were being combative with people in the comment section, because nobody in their right mind that watched that video would come and say to me, maybe you're wrong. No, nobody's gonna say that, because I stated all the facts and I put all the facts on the table. Why would somebody that had only vegetables get sick if my shit wasn't contaminated? Why was I the only person at the table that got an extra bowl of mashed potatoes? What happened there? Because I didn't ask for the potatoes, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all I didn't ask for these damn potatoes. Like, the potatoes came and I thought they were a gift from God, but they were really a gift from Satan. And look at me, I was over that toilet freaking thinking I was on my deathbed. Okay, so that's tea. Anyway, like I said, the fake accounts, they kept coming, and they were really trying to like defend this dinner and say like the opposite of what I was saying in my video. And then there was another account, and I'm gonna talk about this situation because I didn't bring this up in the video because it was irrelevant. So what happened was, one of the people at the dinner, after the dinner, they were like, hey, come to Mercury Lounge after the dinner. I work there. The drinks are going to be free. Hello, hi. These were her exact words. And this is the same girl we ran into, by the way. The same girl we ran into that told me that there's supposed to be legal action being taken against me. So she's like, come to Mercury Lounge. The drinks are going to be free. I work there. I'll get us free drinks, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Okay. So me and Sabrina, the 2 other girls that were sitting across from us, we all go with that group of girls, okay? And this was remember I told you our side of the table was loud and obnoxious? So that's the girls that we went with to this place. We would not have gone there if the homegirl didn't say that the drinks was gonna be on her or gonna be free, whatever. That's the only reason we went. So somebody from that bar came to comment on my video, and she basically, I'm saying she, but like I don't know if it's a she or a he. The person was basically trying to accuse us of running out on our tab at the bar, and I was like, no, we were invited there by the girl that works there. She said come, the drinks finna be free, and that's the only reason we showed up to that janky ass bar. Like, listen, let me tell you, that bar was so damn janky. It was like it was underground. It was like one of those, it was like a dirty bar, right? And so we were only there because the girl said the drinks were gonna be free. We weren't there for any other reason other than that. And so we each got 1 shot of tequila. There was 4 of us. We had 1 shot of tequila each. And then I don't know what everybody else ordered, but whatever, that was beyond the point. The person was commenting and trying to make it seem like we ran out on the freaking tab for 1 shot. I said, what? What are you talking about? And so me and the person are just going back and forth because they keep trying to say outlandish shit, and I'm just like, listen, if your employee didn't invite us to the bar, we wouldn't have been there. She said the shit was gonna be free. I'm sorry, we came in with her. We didn't order the drinks together, but we did come in with her. You saw us come in with her, like, what's the problem? So, whatever, they were making it seem like it was about the drink at the bar, but realistically, it was about the fact that I made that video, and their friend is the person that works at the bar is associated with the girl that did the event. The girl that runs the event is her friend that works at the bar. It's her friend that was coming to comment on the video to make a big deal out of something that was so minuscule. Like, what is 1 shot of tequila? So I'm like, what is 1 shot of tequila? Like $8? Like, what the fuck do I look like? Like, come on now. I was like, whatever. When I'm in town, I will come in and pay my tab. That, like, and the conversation should have been done, but the person just kept coming back and telling me, like, it's a small city. I don't want that to be my reputation around here and all kinds. Nobody's coming to your janky ass bar and running all the time. Like, stop it. Like, honestly, they were doing the utmost. Like, I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, keep it a buck here, because at the end of the day, I know that you're only attacking me because I called out your friend's event. And you guys are mad because I hurt people's feelings and I said what happened to me, and now people will probably want their damn money back for this janky ass dinner that y'all are throwing and talking about is for charity. On your flyer, if it doesn't say in association with Sick Kids Hospital, if it doesn't say for charity, then you shouldn't be talking to me telling me that it's for charity once I get to the event, because now you're gonna serve me food that you probably got donated to you from the damn food bank when I paid $175 and I'm expecting a damn steak. Like, what's really good? Either way, my review would have been the same. The food was still shitty. The amount I paid was not worth it. It was still a scam. If I got sick or not. The point was, though, that I got really sick. And so everybody that's associated with these people is upset at me for coming forward and saying what I said. And if they were smart, once that video went up, once they saw the video, once they were so flabbergasted and offended that I decided to share my story, if they were a real legitimate business, the girl who has my email, who has my telephone number, hell, she got my address, she could have emailed me and said, hey, look, I saw your video. I'm not sure what happened with your food. I do apologize. I would really appreciate it if you would take that video down. Something along those lines to just, you know, keep it professional and let me know that they didn't try to hurt me. You know what I mean? If she was a real stand-up bitch, she would have said that. She would have literally emailed me, because I spoke to them like 3 days before. 3 days? Like 2 days before their event via email, and they called me too. And so you guys have communication with me. So if you guys were offended by the video, they could have literally came to me and said, you know, I'm not sure what happened, but I can guarantee you we did not try to intentionally poison you. Instead, y'all made fake accounts trying to attack me, which just let me know that y'all did try to poison my ass. Like, what you talking about? So then, not only was I being attacked on with fake accounts on the video, but I was also being attacked on my Instagram, and I posted the screenshot to my Twitter, because I had to screenshot everything. Y'all fucked up, because if you want to try to get me for legal action, the last thing you should have done was made fake accounts, because we could trace these IP addresses, baby. Don't ever get it twisted. Like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe the girl though. So I'm now talking to the girl that invited us. So like I said, me and Sabrina ended up going out last weekend, and we went to this place and we saw the girl that invited us to the bar, and we're like, sis, you told us to come to the bar. You said the drinks were gonna be free. So now I'm sitting there, and not sitting there, I'm standing there, I'm talking to this girl, and she's like, yeah, don't even worry about that. They came to me and they were asking me if we came with you, or if you guys came with me, and I told them yeah or whatever, so you shouldn't even have to worry about that. And I was like, no, I told them I'll come in and pay the tab, like, it's whatever. It's one shot of tequila. So she's like, no, like, you don't even have to worry about it, blah, blah, blah. So that's from the cow's mouth, bitch. The same girl that didn't even have the right to be offering free drinks, clearly, because the bar wasn't even with the shits. She's the same girl that's now telling me not to worry about my tab at the bar. Literally last weekend. Like, was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Last Saturday, we ran into this girl, and she's telling me I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'm just like, I can't trust this bitch. I can't take your word for it. You're the reason we went to the bar. You're the reason these people are on my video trying to make me look like a thief, a bad person, whatever you want to call it. Like, what? How do you don't have the authentic? That's above your pay grade, baby. Like, what are you telling me? So she's the one spilling all this tea to me, and I'm just like, legal action, really? Really? Realistically, I never said anybody's name in my video. I only said the event that I was at. I could have called their names on the mountaintops. I could have posted their email. I could have posted their Facebook page. I didn't even know they had a Facebook page until somebody actually commented and said that they posted my video to their Facebook page. And so I could have said, this is their Instagram. Y'all go attack them. That's not what I did. I'm not about that. I shared my story and I left it at that. I didn't want anybody to go bully anybody, and I was very thankful that you guys didn't, because I know some of you did go ahead and look and do research and find the chef's Instagram and the event planner's Instagram and all that. Like, I know you guys did that, and I'm not here for any kind of that behavior, so please don't do it. Like, don't. And so my whole thing is, I figured they would have served me already if they had something solid against you, but they literally have nothing. I went to your event. This is what happened to me. I shared my story. People are gonna take it how they want to take it. It's my word against your word. And so the girl that we were talking to last weekend, she was like, you know, the whole thing is, like, it's not necessarily the video, it's the fact that you said they intentionally poison you. Like, that's accusing somebody of, like, attempted homicide. I said, no, because you can literally Google what is harmful if ingested but not fatal. Meaning, how can I fuck up somebody's day, okay? What can I put in somebody's food that's going to upset their stomach as a prank but not kill them? That's it. I didn't accuse anybody of killing me. I never came on here and said, y'all, these motherfuckers tried to kill me. I didn't say that. I literally shared my story. I shared what happened, and somebody needs to make it make sense to me, because I want to know how your girl that only ate veggies that night got sick. Meanwhile, Sabrina had the meat and the seafood. Like, how did she get sick and I got sick? How does this happen? Where's the rest of the people at the table that got sick? Where are they at? That's basically it for the update. So, y'all, they want to sue the kid, but they have nothing because I didn't do anything wrong. And so, shout out to the homegirl that spilled the tea at the freaking place that we were at on Saturday. Like, I can't even deal. I couldn't believe when she said it though. Me and Sabrina were like, what? Like, these people really have the nerve. The fact of the matter is, nobody approached me after the fact to try to rectify the situation, and it's not my job to reach out to them either, because I ain't running the business. If this is a legitimate business and you want to have customer service, you want to have good customer service, you're gonna reach out to the person that clearly had a bad experience. But yeah, that's neither here nor there at this point. They don't want no smoke. You do not want any smoke. So that's basically it, you guys. And now that I'm sharing this, leave the motherfuckers alone, you guys. You're not going to attack them. You guys didn't do it to begin with, so that's good. I'm glad we're out of that stage, because I know when some people post story times, they post a lot of information on purpose so that their subscribers will go and attack the business. And a lot of times people is lying, and it's like, that's really messed up. But that wasn't something I made up. It wasn't a lie. Like, I legit was sick as fuck, and I don't know. It sucked, because if you watch the video with me and my mom making the banana bread, you hear how excited I was to attend the dinner. I was so excited to go, like, it's so funny. And when you watch, and when I was editing that video, I was dying, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I was so excited to go to this dinner, and look at what happened. But yeah, these people are crazy. You know what's so crazy? Because I know they have my address, I'm like waiting for my house to get egged, somebody to TP my house. Like, I've literally been waiting for something to happen, because I'm just, and well, they don't want no smoke with Mr. Shooter, honey. They don't want no smoke with Mr. Shooter, but I figured, you know, these people are crazy, so I'm figuring, like, I'm gonna see somebody standing outside my house and, like, stalking me or waiting to attack me. Like, if something happens to me, I'm letting y'all know they got my address, okay? I don't have many enemies, okay? And the enemies that I do have, they don't know where the fuck I live. But these people know where I live, and so they want to serve me, they would have already. And if they want to harm me, well, they still can. Anyway, you guys, I love you all, and I will definitely see you in the next one.